everything good? We're all set. Yada da. Everything looks fine. I can tell someone opened this mission file without 3D Enhance loaded, because my garrisons are broken. Wah, wah, wah. That's fine. I'm gonna lower the sound of the music slightly, but whoa. It's been a bit of a wild time. The past hour. I just had some meetings and went through everything, updated ROE for Op4 last minute. There's a lot of... This is probably going to be one of the more violent PvP+E ops I've seen recently, but hey, I'm all for it. But oh boy, am I tired. Between doing 2 streams today and, you know, just doing all the housework that I can, it's definitely been a bit more of a messy circumstance, but that's okay. This week is gonna be nutso. Stick these guys around their camp. Oh, this is the Igla Gunner. Huh. Smoke is coming out at certain positions, alright. Put him down here, what else? What's that being taxed in? That's the drone, okay. Otherwise, how are you all doing? Liru's fixing up all the garrisons. I'm thinking at least for the tunnel op in 4 weeks, I need to make sure all the units are set, spawn as separate, just in case they do that, because if they try to move around in that tunnel, God help us all, but... Oh, man. All right. No, that's something else. Skill. Ah, crap.
Check.
Just
I have been pinged. What do you want?
Okay. My bad, Liru.
You're not pinged?
I was typing my bad and you showed up.
No, I didn't get pinged on anything.
I accidentally pinged because I was trying to fat finger my close key.
Yeah,
No,
but just to confirm, we are 3 lives, correct?
Yeah, 3 lives for this.
3 lives. They're gonna be coming in from the south. They've already cleared the first objective, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so second and third objective to our south. Middle is second. Third is, you know, the one closest to us currently.
Yep.
Oh god, dude. I hate medication.
I used to.
Okay.
Nah, man, this shit's fucking me up, man. I'm gonna be real with you.
Okay.
Callouts are on the board. I say again, callouts are on the board. If you believe that there is an enemy within a building, you can attempt to call them out to have them.
Hey, Dante, real quick, because I'm listening. They are gonna do callouts in buildings.
They're gonna be doing callouts.
Yeah. So if people wanna, yeah. So if you want to surrender after they do a call, feel free. But that's what I heard. So.
Yeah. So.
What channel we on?
What's up, everybody?
It's on the map 251.
Yeah, I'm gonna go listen in because I thought I told him we weren't gonna do that today, but let's see what else he has. We said we'd do that another time. Ah!
Building building before going into the building, that makes it safer for us no matter what if we go in.
Look, Mr. Perfect Jack, thanks for the 17-month resub. Hope you keep doing the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this.
This first point we're bypassing.
If
But
we're
once we
calling
get
out
here,
someone and they
you
come
are
out,
still gonna call out, and you are still gonna go in and have to clear the building. But it is much better knowing that we have pulled something out of the building than going in without knowing what's in there, having them stay in there, whether they're civilians or OP4.
To be clear, though, there is no SFES threat because generally
there
that's
is
used
no
for
SFES threat. There is no SFES threat. No, it's also called because we can end the engagement, typically speaking, by having them just surrender. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. You don't have to do it. It's an option. Don't worry about it too much. Civilian detainees or any detainees we come across with the role players on the board, field interrogation, they will have information on them. You can interrogate them to a degree regarding if you think they have information, if they've seen the Taliban, where the Taliban is, what they're using, where the cache is, blah, blah, blah. You don't have to go too deep into it. But know that that is also on the table and is something that we are trying. Don't worry about it too much. Okay? When we are leaving, what we're going to be doing with the individuals is we're going to be leaving them cuffed. Don't worry about them. Their friends, their other civilian friends will untie them. Okay? But you're bringing them to a wash site or the CCP as instructed or as dictated. Good?
Where is HQ going to be for?
HQs will be central and mobile of the formation.
I'm
so
going to be with you most of this. So.
It's not. I will be moving you around as needed or attaching you as needed.
Here, I need to set up some of the patrols here. Just because the drone's up in the air and I like to have everything down in the meantime. And I had a fire team right there. It would be civilian. No. Crap. Where are you? This is so they don't get spooked. Alright. I said skill, right? Or did I screw that up? No, okay. $90. We'll keep that on 50 for now for spots, but that should be fine. Send in Goat Team 6 now.
منتظرم. دریافت شد. انجام میدم. دریافت شد.
Ah, cool. And that should be fine either way. I just need to pull them from the right faction. Whew. Red, thanks for the 27-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
What the fuck? I hope not.
I think it.
Everyone speaking.
I mean, this isn't the radio we were using last time, right? We were just changing the radio off the channel. Yeah.
All right, everyone, go ahead and toggle speakers on your radio.
We're doing a battle boost.
Radio check. Radio check ready. That was fucking weird.
God, after F&F, I'm scared to give them bikes, but we'll see how that goes.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Been a while.
Alright, that should be good. Hey, Kilsu, how you doing? Yeah, started a few minutes after. How basically everything went was I finished the finale for the Starship Trooper op. I went and had a nap with Bloodwing. Then showered. And then Karma, Dante, and I, we all had a meeting, went through everything. And now we're doing this. Willow, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for the 34-month resub at Tier 3. It has been a hot second. I hope everything's been okay with you. Happy early 4th of July to you as well, broski. Hope you all keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Alright, so we see air. There is an Apache in play tonight. Hey, where's Dante?
Don't know, sorry.
Alright. Call this over the radio. There will be Apaches, there will be Blackhawks, there are drones, and there's potentially F-18s and A-10s up tonight.
I'm going to say this, and you can feedback me if I'm wrong. None be advised, we got Apaches, Blackhawks, potentially drones, F-18s, and A-10s. How copy?
And MH-47s, but that's a given.
Hey, so am I acting is not off? We're just here to kill him this time?
You're just here to kill him this time, no acting. Next week we'll do acting.
Love your
Okay, but don't get me wrong, if you wanna, as they come into the AO, their ROE is gonna be only fired upon until they're fired upon, and then their weapon's hot on anyone with a gun for the rest of the AO. So, if you wanna maneuver around, put your gun away, not on your back, like actually away, and they might not shoot you. But in the beginning, as long as you don't shoot them, unless the AI starts shooting first, which is unfortunate, but, yeah, you might be able to do a little bit of maneuvering beforehand.
Got it.
Alright.
That sounds completely fun.
Anyway,
We'll try.
I'm gonna go, yeah, right? But good luck anyway.
Alright, listen up.
Sounds crazy.
Thanks again, thanks for the 7-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Glad you liked this.
Okay.
Hope you get a nice kick out of this.
Alright.
1 life for player, blue 4.
We were from last
3 life for
weekend.
op 4.
Okay, so this is an NAI clearance into a town clearance. We are looking for caches. Situation tonight, we are going to be operating the central, not lithium, excuse me, Klafgan
Kilsu, we'll see.
You guys know
if there's an ND though,
like.
I'll mess with them a bit.
It is incredibly mountainous terrain with some veg and trees. It's going to affect mobility. It is
I know
going
the
to
NDs
affect
piss
visibility.
Karma off more than anyone.
We are going to be hitting this in about 20-ish or 30-ish minutes. So it's going to be like 0900 local.
Dante is the leader for op 4, by the way.
That should have an effect, you know, on them being able to
that
spot
should be
us.
Fun.
So spacing and cover and concealment upon movement as much as humanly possible. As far as enemy is concerned, we're looking at a platoon plus or minus in the valley here defending their caches. It is local insurgent fighters armed with the typical small arms, AKs, AKMs, as well as potentially some RPGs
BL the 9th
out there as well. So some explosive threat, no IEDs, no mortars, no SVS,
9th and 19th,
no air.
And then whatever the last
Most
Sunday
likely course
is,
of
and then I
action,
switch over to 2 Wednesdays and
on
Sunday.
target are these elements are going to try to
ND,
hold
one
their
of them shoots
positions
their gun
and defend
for
their
whatever
caches. Most dangerous is
on
they're
an
going to
accident.
fix and attempt to rapidly flank the element. As far as friendly forces out tonight, it's going to be COG first platoon with attached snot and air assets. We're going to have 1 times Reaper 2 MH47s, 1 times A10, and 1 times H64 Apache. Civilians are present on target, both armed and unarmed civilians. ROE states that we are not allowed to engage unless fired upon. Once engaged, any elements or MAMs in the AO armed are declared hostile. Okay. We're going to be moving. As far as the task
Wait,
board,
what did you just say? What was declared hostile?
Kilo 1-1 is going to be Fall and Assume and primary special teams. Kilo 1-2 is going to be Assault 1. Kilo 1-3 Assault 2. And then SBF is going to be attached for the, or Kilo 1-4 is going to be attached for the majority of this movement. Any questions on the task order situation?
Remind me the day of.
Wonderful. Okay, moving into the con-op. We are going to be loading up standard load order in MH47s on the tarmac here, and then moving along the Sapphire to infill simultaneous prize at HLZ Sausage. We'll hold security until the birds leave audible, and then we'll push Route Blue into the valley. A friendly
Victus, that was for a horror op.
Cleared the town of Hassad earlier today, so it is soon to be clear and secure. However, we're going to remain on alert and combat clear along the eastern side of the village. We're going to bypass the village, but just know that potential hostiles could be in here. Most definitely still probably civilians in this region as well. We'll then move in formation short of phase line 0. Once we approach phase line 0, assaults will begin getting into position. As 1-1 takes to the rear, ready to receive any casualties, captures, or follow and assume should the opportunity arise. We'll then push through, holding short at each phase line to maintain control over the element, moving to contact through the valley, searching and destroying the caches. Kilo 1-1, you're also
I'm here for some mayhem.
Is to demo the charges.
Can someone go on the multi and go into Dante's stream and tell him to check his Discord? Because I'm relaying ROE and stuff to him.
We're going to continue all the way through.
Because we just got a meet in set 1, but he's changing it up slightly, so I just want to make sure they know.
Through to phase line Hotel. Second assault lane for POI2 is marked with a red line.
As well.
Basically cutting the upper edge of buildings and the lower buildings in half. We believe the cache in POI2 to be in building 11, though I expect us to be in contact all the way through this movement, and so we're going to be clearing, not combat clearing, but clearing all the buildings in that village, especially looking to see if there are additional caches there, okay? Just a reminder, POI2 is not a point raid. Upon clearing all the way to LOA at Baseline Hotel, we'll then set up a 360 security posture, and then prepare for an HLZ exfil at HLZ Sucker. 1/8 will most likely need to knock down some trees. We'll probably send you a security element out to do so. We'll then mount those birds. You'll get the mount order as far as if it's sequential or simultaneous, most likely at a leader's huddle post the entire assault. Any questions on the con op?
I have one for PY2.
Mm-hmm.
On the east side of that assault lane, the buildings that are just outside, how are those going to be handled? Are you wanting
ignore all 100 series buildings?
Sounds good.
Unless we take contact, we'll most likely send 1-1 to clear it.
Roger.
Okay.
I'm Garrison, one of those to mess with.
Order of march.
Hey, Cat, how you doing?
1-1's in the rear.
1-1 is in. No. Once we get to
But Dr. Bottle, thanks for that.
Short of LOA, 1-1 will be in the rear. But otherwise, standard march order.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
What net do you want in Tucson?
Sam?
3-3.
Alright.
Wait, you got the new combo card?
I'm just gonna use the old one for that.
Okay, Raj. All good. Okay. Some optional things. Reminder, we have role player /op4 in the AO. Strict adherence to SOPs. First engagement, until we get to phase line 0, don't fire unless fired upon. There are civilian goat farmers out there with AKs, so just be wary. The second thing,
yeah, if I get any issues, just let me know. I'll get your RHS on there.
Be mad at you if you don't. It's just an optional thing. You can try to call people out of the buildings, whether they be civilian or hostile. If they're hostile or civilian, we're going to cuff them, and 1-1 will take him as primary EPW. We will then, I think that's the only LARP stuff.
For the no shoot, is there any delineation between like stuff a farmer or a hunter might have, like an AK, or clearly military weapons like a PKM?
No, once again, ROE, no, don't fire unless fired upon. Once we are fired upon, Anything in the valley with a weapon is hostile. That all good? Okay.
The goat farmer needs a Barrett to be safe.
All good. All right, that handles execution. As far as admin and supplies, make sure we all have zip ties, an ample amount of zip ties. Make sure that we all have demo because we are demoing caches. Make sure you have flashbangs in addition to frags. You can use frags in certain situations, but remember, there are civilians. They live in that town. We're not going through killing all the civilians in that town. 1/8 bring your axes, and then in case of doors being locked, bring lock poppers as well. Okay. That's pretty much it. No speedball tonight. Standard command and comms. Or standard smoke and signal. Standard chain of command. Combo card is in the cog announcements. Key call for cast tonight is going to be crossbow, and then finally the comms compromises axe. Okay. All right, that's pretty much it. Any questions? Sounds good. All right, whenever you're ready, find your bird. It looks like 5-2 is close to us, and 5-1 is further away.
Warlord signing on frequency 33, requesting radio check over.
Warlord Romeo, good check. Warlord, also, do we have a comm tower up in the AO?
I can put one in the AO as invisible. Over.
Affirm, please do. Thank you.
Roger.
Do you have a compass on you?
I don't know how to open it. Oh, there we go. Bearing 80.
Oh yeah, I
mark that scout.
Yeah, you see him run down the hill.
It's funny because the drone's already spotting them, man.
Looks like.
Yep. 2.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Are we on top of the hill by a rock? Yeah, no, we're fucking viewing this first. So break, me and Doc are on Rug and Doc marker. We have clear eyes on the second objective with long-range rifles.
If they take the second objective, we're gonna have to bail basically, or we can sit here and try and snipe reserve forces. Your call basically.
I'm gonna say we see how it plays out, and if we can just keep skirting the top of this fucking hill here, just taking pop shots. I am under the impression of no more than 2 shots.
Oh, I'm gonna fire like 1 to 3 shots, and I'm gonna boogie to the right or down the hill a slightly bit more.
Yeah, no more than 2 shots, and then you don't fucking fire for a bit. You don't want them to get bearings on where we're hitting them from.
Oh, I know. It's just the fact of, well, we gotta give them I want to give them at least a little warning shot. You know what I mean?
Oh fuck no.
Oh, you don't want no warnings?
No,
warnings.
he fucking they told us to go balls to the walls, kill them.
All right, fuck it, dude.
If that, let me rephrase. Is Dante on that? Interrogative. Are we balls to the wall shooting them, or are we giving them warning shots? Doc wants to know. Got it.
I think you just told him to go balls to the wall.
Mark on map. It's called TP point. That's where they're coming in from. Do not go past the hill that's like
Spotters unarmed.
Liru said 164 to 151. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know. I'm assuming they're gonna come on foot again. Remember, they're slow as shit when they start moving.
Where's Dante? Plasma jewels, Jesus. Cool Thulu. Eight or so. Hey, broski.
Hey, what's up?
So, do you know where Dante is?
I do not know where Dante is.
Okay. I'll find him.
Somewhere.
Is he up here? Is he cool Thulu?
You want to know where our guys are? Or, I mean, you can
No, I know where. I want to know where Dante is because I can't find his username because I'm an idiot.
What is
Did he
He's
rename
like,
himself?
Yeah, he's like Dantus something. I don't know,
Dantus.
something
All right,
Greek
I'll find him.
sounding. Greek sounding.
Of course he is. There's Dempian Pie Boy. Is that what he renamed himself as? Greek sound? Yeah, so there's 7 op 4. Oh, he's in the car with Frog? Okay, so there's 8 people then. Oh, so we got 2 A10s, 2 Apaches. Oh my god. Oh boy. So they're faster open on sausage and moving in. Hey.
What?
Are you in here? Okay. Here's the deal. They're gonna land even further south, so if you want to actually start taking your guys past that line I set you, I'm gonna say no further south than the town itself, okay?
Hey, gents, no further south than the town itself. So...
the southern town, but so one quick thing to update, they have it in their ROE that they're gonna start going guns up and hitting anyone armed past just south of the, I want to say 100 meters south of the oval AO that has the question mark marked. But ROE is still the same. If you're going to be going past that south into the town, make sure you're unarmed. Otherwise, they might deck you. But once someone gets decked, they go guns up on everyone that is armed. So just keep that in mind. Okay?
Town would be the first objective.
Yes, that's marked as cleared. So they might detain you and, you know, interrogate you. And if you get left tied up, I will be watching, and I will make sure to find a way to get you untied later. But ASAP.
I should have brought fucking zip ties. God damn it, I forgot about that.
Oh, don't worry. Just kill one of them and loot them. They have plenty of zip ties.
Fair
anyway,
enough.
That's all I got.
Rah-rah.
Please come again. I didn't spawn you. That's creepy. That's actually kind of creepy. Okay. The only thing I can think of is based off of where he's running from. He's from the groups of animals I was spawning down here, and he's already managed to run all the way down there. That's weird. That's weird. Kind of weird. Really weird. Enemy is the goat. It's Goat Force on patrol. It's Goat Team 6. Can you just imagine that? I just duct tape a gun to the side of a goat just to see how fucking his community reacts. That'd be pretty funny. Players have 2 Iglas to utilize. Two Iglas with 1 round each. I doubled it. But again, as we go week to week, the ROE is going to dynamically change. So we'll see how all that goes. Alright, players have mostly left. Let me do this one more time, just to cycle things out, and then any bodies on the northern southern sides can be booped. Alright, we're good. There won't be any suicide vests. So the reason we're not doing suicide vests and IEDs is because Karma's working on training his guys for ROE protocols for that stuff. So we don't have it just yet. When his group is ready to go, then we'll do it. Oh my god, we have dogs in the mod now. Excellent. That is everything I needed and more.
Standing by. On the way. Roger. Wilco. On the way. Wilco.
And then I Zeus for drum
Roger that. Understood.
on Wednesday, but because this op got pushed back a week, I can actually have him do a 4th phase of Red Winds, which is quite nice. So that'll be northern stuff. I gotta figure out which town I want to use for that.
Copy that. On the way. Solid copy. On the way. On the way.
They work as search dogs, even better. More toys for Liru to play with later. Anyway. How are y'all doing? This will be my... It's either going to be my last stream tonight, or I'll come back a little later and do some mission dev. I do need to dev quite a few things tonight in terms of Vietnam stuff. But we'll see how all that goes. Was that a mispaint, or was that for me?
That was a mispaint. I apologize.
Nah, you're good. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I think he's running the drone right now, so. They're just tracking these guys as spotters. We'll probably see some marks go up for them. After those pilots deploy the dudes, they'll go back. We'll probably see an Apache and 1 or 2 of those A-10s tax. So, that'll be interesting. When they pin the Zeus but never ask how the Zeus doing. Right. Wasn't there a second guy?
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
This AI I put in your car, he decided to run all the way up to your car and get back in it instead of follow his patrol route.
Funny.
That's just based. All right. So the only 2 people I know of that are streaming is myself and Dante. No other Op4 actors are streaming, and I'm thinking in the future I'll work with Muxel, who's seems to be the other Zeus under Karma, over getting things coordinated. So we'll see. I'll try to get the I know you guys like the multi and the different streams. I do my best to do that, but when I'm only a Zeus and not a host, you know, or the community leader or whatnot, it's a little harder for me to coordinate that for you guys. Oh my gosh, I'd love to make an app where you guys can pay for me to get some beers. And then you weaponize that because, you know, the drunker I get, the more mean I get as a Zeus. And next thing you know, you'll have goats riding aircraft that are also armed as suicide bombers that'll just fly into enemy convoys, you know. It's because they're Japanese goats. And Tadeko Banzai or however it goes, you know. Christ. Dice, I have no idea. That's a Twitch issue. I know for freaking some accounts who sub to me, but then go on my Discord, they don't get access to the Discord features, even though they have their Twitch account synced. It's technology is wild, man. It's a pain in my ass. Is the units or a server? What do you mean by that, Nightmare? I don't know what you mean by that. But if you clarify, I will do my best to answer your question. Anyway, you got these guys coming into land now. They're gonna go do a fast rope. We'll see how they do. Fast rope, I think, is gonna be up here. Yeah, so we'll watch them come in. Just bought Arma 3 and have no idea how to get into it. Do you have any thing you recommend I look into? Well, I'd be honest. Find a unit you like. If you can't find one off of your favorite YouTuber, Twitch streamer, yada yada, I would recommend you look up a place called Ahoy World, AHOYWORLD, or 77th_JSOC, JSOC. They've got invade and annex servers that can really help ease you into the game as a new player. But after you get comfortable in invade and annex, go ahead and either check out some of the more direct ops that Ahoy World or 77th do, or just go on to Reddit, find unit if that Discord isn't private, or not Discord, that Reddit page is still private because, you know, that protest or whatever's going on. And also the official Arma 3 Discord has a page where people advertise their units. Give one of those a try. Give it some patience, though, because some of those units are a little less refined than others, but, you know. It's a learning curve. Someone tell Rosgarez that Sparkle doesn't work in bright daylight. Alright. Hey, Zope, how you doing? You're right, I haven't seen you in a hot second. Everything okay, broski? You're the Zope that played in my ops all the time, way back when, right? I don't want to get you confused for someone else. What did you do to the car, you genius? So if I peel it, he'll run back to it. Yeah, right, Ozo. I feel that. IRL first, broski. Hey, Venersha? Venersha? I hope I pronounced that right. How you doing, broski? Close enough, right out. there's 3 pilots, so I'm gonna bet it's gonna be 1 Apache and 1 A-10 that are gonna go into the air. Alright, rope's cut. Trying to ask if... Okay, so anyone with a red circle around like that is a player. Anyone that doesn't have the red circle is an AI. So this is PvP plus a E element, because the environment is the Op4 AI, but there's going to be players on both sides. So that's why it's PvP plus E, if that makes sense. For these guys, blue 4, because they're blue, they all have 1 life. For the Op4 guys, they have 3 lives, and then I can spawn in more AI as needed. It's going to be a bit more combat focused this evening, with a little bit of interaction between, at any point, Op4 players can try to surrender, especially if they're in buildings. But once we get to either this zone right here, anywhere past this line right here, that little grayed out one you see, basically on the 133 line, or if there's an Op4 guy with a gun that starts shooting at them anywhere south of that, then blue 4 is going to be cleared hot on anyone that has a gun, essentially. But before that, it's a bit of a change gnarly. Objective today is to destroy the remaining 2 ammo caches on the op. That is this one. It's, you know, in 2 areas right there, and then there's 1 tucked away in this building up here. Also, you can ignore these Op4 markers. A lot of them are civilian markers in here, because I have to use Op4 civilian markers to track all of that. So the civilians don't run away from the Op4 AI or players. So in case you see things differently. But basically, you know, as I work with Karmakut, and we basically add new features, scope creep everything essentially, and, you know, go week to week, we'll be
not on 3-3.
building everything. This is Warlord on 3-3, send message. Warlord.
Warlord, can you teleport 1 times Mountain Mike from the fob to Snot's position, please?
Roger, standby. Mountain Mike. I'm assuming 0-1 is Snot. I can't spell.
Hey, boss. Wait for them to catch up.
So Snot's their recon element. I'm assuming it's also element that can call an error based off of things that happen, but we'll see. Killsu, I don't know if they use that kill cog rule in this op. In the past, I haven't seen it. Ops with me are either multi-life or 1 life, but they still evac the bodies at the end of the operation. How do you join the operations? Killsu, if you want to drop the Discord for Karmakut, or the procedure on that, because I still don't know, to be perfectly honest. I need to talk with Karma about making a little snippet for his community. Here, 1 second. You ping?
Yeah, I just have some audio issues. Would it be possible to get a TP back to Dempy?
Dempy? Alright, stand by.
Yeah, give me...
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. And your rise. Okay. Oh, no, we don't want him. There we go. Alright, Chinooks are bag at base. I'm going to be curious to see what they call up. Otherwise, player base is going to basically be moving through this ridge. We're still not going to see any contact for at least another 30 minutes, give or take. So, I didn't adopt the name LCPL Liru until 2016. Before then, I played under a different username, but I did play Sins of the Solar Empire. I sucked at it. There were definitely other people in there that kicked my ass in it, but way back in the day. That was also during Warframe and Minecraft server administration, all this other crazy shenanigans, but who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, if they start shooting us, we know where they are. So. Oh,
Seeing me and your friends? Huh. Yeah, no. Probably. Did you live in Northern Virginia? Otherwise, you were probably just a random person I found. And thought, yeah, you're cool. Because 2013, I was... God. That's what, 10 years ago? So I would have been... Yeah, like, barely a teenager at that age.
Sounds like a...
Then again, 10 years ago was also some wild time. I was with a lot of weird people. I shared my account with this one chick.
Just upload up.
That was a time. She had issues. Anyway. Just played Sins constantly through all your... Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. Otherwise, getting back to the operation, let's go ahead and see what they choose to take off with. So they got a fourth guy coming in, so we could very well see two A-10s and an Apache go up in the air. Oh my god, my ears, I am so sorry. They have a sound mod that does everything here, but I'm curious to see what these guys decide on.
Fly the Apache?
Yeah.
Alright, yep. You're ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, if you also, if you're new to the game, you want to give Karmakut's public liberation server a try. That one's definitely a more Milsim-y experience, but if you're after something that's more tactical, that's also a good option. I've been on there a few times. I will admit, as an alt account, because I, you know, there's times where I just want to go in and play, and there's times where I definitely want to interact with people, but those times are just me wanting to vibe. Are they crewing two Apaches?
Most easy. Gunning's simple. There's a lot of buttons, to be honest.
Oh boy, they're going double Apache. I guess that's better than double Super Tucano last week. That was a wild ball, or wild card play, but my god. Anyway, player base is going to continue to move up this ridge. This first cache in here, they already cleared out, so we, you know, kind of defunded that part of the AI, or AO, excuse me. Then we got that cache, we got that other cache, and then Op4 players will start booping in. And I got Valk shooting me stuff for a project we're working on, which we can't talk about. And then I'll get her ass on the tunnel. By the way, fun fact, if anyone knows any good tunnel mods that are gonna be viable with SCP stuff, because there's an SCP containment breach asset pack out there that adds some really good SCP objects, but I'm having Valk make this SCP complex for me, and she's struggling a bit because there's a limited amount of textures in there. If anyone else knows any good underground texture style things, please let me know. Why are they dead? What happened?
آماده دستورم.
Hey, real quick, did you guys kill AI?
No, we heard an explosion.
Up here? Okay.
No.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. If there's an explosion, then that's air. All right. Cool.
Yep.
Anyway, there is an Igla guy up there, so that would be a free third Igla if you guys want to take it. But yeah. Was that a misping?
No, I was gonna let you know that that was them with the Reaper drone.
Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna pull those guys back then.
You just. Or something?
You ping?
Yeah, I did ping. So one of my dudes found an igloo on a dead AI.
Yes, that's good. He can pick it up. Because they just Reaper drone that guy. Yep. I just told them that they can go and take it, actually, funny enough. Why are you quiet? Alright. Just because I want to react to that airstrike and pull the AI out of that position. I'm not getting any dropped frames, so if I'm cutting in and out for you, just refresh your Twitch. That's just a Twitch server issue. Today I will also paint Liru. That's the one issue with having to micro this large of an AO is there's a lot you have to deal with, but Blue 4's being slow on their maneuver in, so it gives me time to work with it. Send me what through Steam Dice. I'm sorry, I tuned out of the conversation. I don't remember what we were talking about. The tunnel? Yeah, link whatever. There's another tunnel complex we've built out of a certain tunnel mod, which we'll see run with COG in 4 weeks and with the 506 and 2. And then my player base, I'm also going to throw them in on that. But I don't want to use those tunnels because this is more of like an underground facility. So any mods that add underground facility textures are fair game. But you can shoot it to me through Discord. If you just do !Discord, that puts you in mine, and then you can DM me directly. Because I got that sweet, sweet open door policy where people send me thank you notes, porn, random memes, cursed stuff, and stuff that makes me want to tear my hair out. The life of a YouTuber. Yeah. Because they're trying to be stealthy, and armed AI wouldn't work out if they're with unarmed players that are trying to maneuver around without getting immediately blown up. Now, if they want that in the future, they can always ask me, and we can get that set, but these guys probably... We're at the player level here where AI will be a detriment for everyone involved. I cannot believe they're going to go Twin Apache. That's funny. Yeah, go nuts. I'm excited because that trailer's out for that remaster of Spice and Wolf and 2024 release. Though, if you ever see MacMarine in the game, he got me into AI art generation, and I'm using it for D&D stuff mainly, but he's figured out how to make AI-generated holo stuff in the manga art style.
A very flat wedge.
So, it's pretty incredible what you can do these days. And yes, Apaches are pretty amazing. Op4 is going to have 3 Iglas now, though, because I set them on 2, and they Air just killed a guy with the 3rd, so they're going to pick that up. Yeah, Valk, you still need to do that so I can generate some stuff for you, you freaking smut lord. Anyway.
I keep thinking like something's popping off in the distance. I keep looking that way.
Oh, of course, Broadshore tunes into that. Anyway, once these guys get set up over here, I'm going to garrison them in these 2 buildings. I got that one patrol going around.
Absolute limit.
Oh yeah, so I went on a hunting trip earlier this week down in Georgia with the family, and we basically chilled in some deer stands, shooting some wild boar, and then we did some patrols. And now that I've done that, patrolling around with a weapon I can tell you, doing this for a while, even in-game, just... God, the fatigue comes back. Mind you, these guys are wearing full plate. They've got a backpack full of gear, too. I just had a backpack and a weapon, and that was enough for me. But add the extra 30 to 50 pounds of all the extra shit they're bringing. I literally look at them moving through, and I can just feel the fatigue on my muscles. God damn. They're going to have the Iglis stashed away, though. Trust me when I say this. The Op4 players, for those of you that watch Killcog, these Op4 guys are not like Killcog. They're actually very organized, and they will not hesitate to drop people. I did tell them maybe, you know, be a little nice, give a warning shot or two, but I think some of them are just going to outright start doming people. So we'll see how it goes. Try doing a 48-hour Milsim event, Airsoft Milsim event, nice. When I was younger, I used to do a few of those, back when I was actually in shape, and then 2 years of culinary school kind of ruined that for me. But, God, I think the longest one I was in was a 4-day of just capture the flag. You go either until you get that damn flag and bring it back. If you were shot, you could go back and respawn. However, you could be captured. But respawn was like an additional 3 miles past your flag. It was nuts. So it was almost like some of the time you wanted to be captured, but I digress. I'm Northern Virginia, yeah. I live up in Centerville right now in Fairfax. And I don't mind being public about that, because a few of you guys over the past few years have come and sought me out. We've managed to get a beer together and chill. That's always fun.
Slow down a little bit. Let these dudes go ahead of us.
All right, Blue Force starting to enter the right side of the village, so we'll see contact in another 10-15 minutes. Apache's now taking off, taking 2 separate flight vectors. All right. Mechanicsville? Righto. I honestly don't know where that is. I do not know that much about my Virginia geography. Oh man, but I got some wild boar meat in a cooler outside. I gotta get that cooked up tomorrow. Some tenderloins and some legs, but they're massive. Hanover County? Gotcha. Yeah, if you want to see my face... No. You don't buy me a beer. I buy you a beer. And then you get the second beer. Gotta get me drunk to... Yeah, that's Bloodwing's #1 strategy, isn't it? You know, I'm actually more of a cider guy myself. Though I definitely like European ciders more than American ciders. American ciders are a bit too sweet for my taste, but that's why I've also gotten into homebrewing. I'm working on my 3rd batch right now. It was funny. I actually brought part of my 2nd batch down to Georgia for my uncle to try, because he makes his own wine and whiskey, and he gave me some excellent pointers. So I got to get my stuff for my 2nd batch bottled, and then I'm going to try a different yeast this time. I've tried 2 different yeasts so far, so we'll see how that goes. Thankfully, Killsue, I don't have to deal with traffic. In Bloodwing, ever since COVID, has only had to work from home, but her office is only 5 minutes from our house, which is great, but I do this full time, so I literally just live in my basement like a gremlin. But I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't have it any other way. I love my space. I get my garden, get my mushroom farm, I get this, and I have Bloodwing to keep my ass in check, so, you know, it all works out. Now, Blue 4 is going to start coming down into this area. Op 4 is going to potentially start getting eyes on, so I want to have a listen. We can always also get into their
One
local
ranger
thing here.
I just saw move through a tree, 165 ahead of the town in the middle of it, like at the forward end of the
Start talking about that area. You hear them doing call-outs. The Apaches are on standby on the side, so it'll be a little bit until they get here.
Sorry, like the entrance of the valley.
I love how we get his
where all
camera
those,
view,
like,
too.
Poppy farms are.
What types of shrooms am I growing? So right now, the shroom farm is on hiatus because my first attempt at it worked great, but I was using a $60 Martha's tent, and it rusted to high hell. But when I was growing, I had blue and golden oyster, I had keen oyster, and I had lion's mane, and what was there was another one. Oh, I'm blanking on it.
135. What?
I think they just found the... No, I think they're doing comms because these guys don't see them. Oh, gosh. What was that final one? I think it was chicken? Chicken of the woods? Hen of the woods? Something like that.
On the road?
Approximately.
But I got them all in liquid cultures right now, basically in jars of honey water.
They're following the fucking road.
So,
like hello?
Probably not, but I'm using.
Now that I'm back from vacation, one of my things I want to do is invest, you know, $300 in a plastic setup with some large plastic bags.
They're right in the valley.
To basically so it doesn't rust and it's easier to clean.
158. They're moving through the forest.
You know, I'm actually wearing shorts. This is one of the few times I'm not wearing my green robe. Not gonna lie, it feels weird.
Break. I see them. They're in the woods.
Yeah, exactly, Kane. Keep my ass made in my chair.
5, 7, relative Dempsey's position. Looks like they're heading towards the Dishka.
Do I have a Dishka? I think he's talking about this this Vic right here. So yeah, I have a few hidden surprises for COG. The infantry never saw it, but air might have, but yeah. I got 2 of those and a truck with an SPG-9 in the back. My coin stuff from 2019. Bloodwind wears the pants. Oh yeah, definitely. That woman can wave her hand and I'm bending over backwards doing whatever she wants because she's the love of my life. Traffic around Fredericksburg every day is horrible. Backs up. That's kind of the same way with how 66 is up where I'm at. 66 going into DC in the morning is hell. Are they manned? They will be. However, the drone has eyes on. One of the Apaches is RTB. I think they're going to switch out to the 2 A10s because the other Apache's still coming in. But I'm curious here. What do they have marked up? They have that marked up as an off-road. I have this one guy right here just chilling. That's funny. The map is Klafgan. Crap. Do I have a moderator on to switch that command out? Because I don't want to tab out right now. But the map is CLA Klafgan. And then, you know, Afghan. GOS Gun Kisley was my previous stream. Thank you, Don. I appreciate you. You know, I would love to put fluffers in the back of that truck as a little gag of just imagine a Taliban guy with a bunny sitting on top of his gun. Even though as soon as that thing fires, that bunny is going to jump off because it's going to blow its poor eardrums out, but... My God. But after the stream, I'll see if Dante wants to play Dark Tide. If not, I'll take a quick break and do Mission Dev. And even after Dark Tide, I want to do Mission Dev because I need to make the Monday file for Nom. Then there's another Nom file I need to make for Nemesis for the official SOG Prairie Fire file.
Hey, everybody that
Monty Python Attack of the Killer Bunnies. I have a mod. We take the Ravage mod, which is a zombie mod, and then I have a line of scripts that re-script the the zombies to be the bunnies. The issue is they execute on the server per player. So the bunnies do, if there's 10 players on, the bunnies do 10 times the damage that I've allocated. If there's 40 players on, the bunnies do 40 times the damage they're allocated, and probably well, no, they do insta-kill you. I want to say past the 20 player mark. So I would love for an April Fool's Op or a Halloween Op or something with Karma's Boys, to have a gag op here and there, completely change up their ROE and say, hey, hypothetically, would you guys be interested in a zombie op? And they're going to go like, yeah, screw it, why not? And I'm like, okay, cool. And then I put zombie bunnies. And then they freak out. And I'm like, yeah, I said zombie op. And it was like, Liru, they were bunnies. I'm like, yeah, zombie bunnies, bro. Bet. Zom bunnies. Yeah, look up the evergreen. What was the name of that? Oh, here we go. The name of that thing that blocked the Suez Canal. I made a meme up about that, and yeah, that'll wake you up. I love this thing so much. Yeah, but if you want to see those zombie bunnies in action, look up the evergreen that I did. It's pretty funny. Most of the players got wiped. One Apache's back at base. Don't know what they're doing yet. We got the other Apache coming on station. NT, Bunny, thanks for the raid 18. What were you doing? Here, let me put my tracers on so we can see the where the shots are going here. SOG Prairie Fire? See, when you deploy guns on the back of trucks, though, you got to make sure you don't deploy it too far out. Otherwise, the back of the gun sticks out, and it's a lot easier for air to notice that there's something weird poking out the back and identify it as a gun techie. You can bring it back enough and still have the guy properly sit up in the back without clipping into the driver's seat on some textures, and those are the ones I like to use because, again, I'm messing with a really high-end milsim group. I want to, you know, use every surprise that I can against them.
Should've just
And the server just died again. I don't think it's a DDoS doing it. Honest to God. I think it's something in the mission file causing some sort of crash or memory leak, because it's around right here where the crash happened too. I know, but if it's crashing in the same spot, or like roughly in the same area, I cycled out camo nets though. It's not the Dishka truck. Because the Dishka truck has infinite ammo, but I've run that before. in my own missions before. That's weird. Because I've put Dishka statics on the game before and they've worked fine, so I'm just trying to figure out, in my head, what is the same between these two missions that could be causing the server to freak out like this? Like, what's new compared to the other missions I've run? I'll delete it real quick, but... let me go ahead, copy, paste it, because I've got full control of the Zeus interface right now. So that's showing me that it's not a problem. I'm just trying to figure out... okay, no, I am having a lag there. Where's...
Willard, room it.
Send a message.
Willard.
Say again, over.
We're experiencing some network issues at the moment. Wait one.
Roger out. I don't think it's a particle effect issue. New Steam UI? I'm slow to accept change, so I dislike it personally, but that's just me. I'm just trying to figure out... the only thing I can think of is maybe there's an object creating a large amount of... I'd have to look at the RPT on the server to verify it, though, but... like, I'm racking my brain here to try to figure out what's different. Because if something in this AO twice when they're running into contact in the middle is causing the issue, to me, that points to... no, but they've already blown up those textures before and it was fine. I'm just trying to figure out what is different here. Because Op4 have already combed through these two areas and there hasn't been an issue. So, in my mind, it's like there might be potentially an outside source, but my connection to the AI here is still solid. So it could also just be something random on this map. So what I'm going to do for the final Op in Red Wings is try to figure out... I'm just going to use a blank slate and we'll go from there, but this... how this is right now on the server, this is definitely... it looks a lot more like Adidas. I'm just trying to compare it to last week to see what the problem is. That's the difficult thing. What I can rule out, though, is it's not targeting me specifically, because we've done other streams today and they've been fine. So, ever since I got back. But nothing to my knowledge is parsing properly for this, so who knows? No, Valk. After last week, I had a few people check on things with him, and, nah. He's too busy doing things that he would DDoS me for, funny enough, to care. Here's the thing, though. The TeamSpeak is running the same box as the Arma server, but last week, everything just outright crashed. This time, it's only the Arma server stalling, not the TeamSpeak stalling. So I feel like if it was a DDoS, we'd also see that the TeamSpeak server was affected, but it's not. So I'm really racking my brain here, because that, to me, points it to be an Arma asset, but I have no idea what it could be in this AO. So what I might try doing next week is cutting out the 4th mission for Red Wings, trying Benghazi, seeing if there's an issue there, and then adjusting accordingly. Well, I don't think it's something clashing with the sound mod, though, because there hasn't been an issue with it. Another possibility is that they did have a mod set update, and they added something that's having an incompatibility with something else that causes issues when they, you know, start shooting their guns and whatnot. TCP is getting hit hard, gotcha. Okay. If that's the case, what we're going to do then for the next few weeks is move the time slot and simply not stream it. I'll just record it. And then we'll put the VODs up and I'll edit it out and put it through. Which sucks, because I like to show this to you guys, but yeah, what can you do? That's a shame. But at least it means I don't have to tread lightly on the asset building. I feel bad for all the players involved, but at the same time, I'm going to be honest, out of every mission file I make, Karmakut's is the easiest, with the exception of the tunnel complex, but they take me like 30 minutes to make. It's not that big of a deal for me, but again, the values to the players here, though, so yeah, I'm fine. God forbid we finish this mission. Ha! How you doing, Muskel? As I was just saying, I think for the next few weeks we just won't stream. We'll just record and go from there. I'm alright. Alright, just dealing with some DMs right now. All right. I'm a big fan. It is the MOOOSKLE. What do you mean by that, Broadshore? Muskel was taken, so you had to use 3 O's. Here, one
Send
second.
in Goat Team 6 now.
Oh boy, I launched a belt of 7.62 by 51 at one of the dudes on the hill, so let's see what happens if we unfreeze
Right,
low.
shit. Well, I'm gonna see a massive burst of fire coming at that point, but righto, broski. Thanks for the 4-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, and hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. I gotta wonder then, what has happened in the past week? Like, what did Karma do in the past week to piss someone off enough to DDoS? Because, I'm going to be honest, it doesn't take much to piss someone off with an unstable personality. Take it from me. But he talked about the squad update? Oh, no. Oh, God. The squad update. What's in the squad update? Oh shit, wait, should we talk about it? Will I start getting DDoSed? Oh boy. Oh, it's a shame that, you know, we publicly post all the IPs in Discord and cycle them out every month. Oh, wait, we already do. The new infantry overhaul? That's funny. Don't you love it when you state your opinion on the internet and someone's like, nope, and then they DDoS you? That's the weakness about Arma 3, is that it's a little more susceptible to that stuff. Oh no, Liru destroying communities again by talking about public information. No! NT, someone's DDoSing the server. And it's a pretty powerful one, mind you. I'll give them that. Whoever has access probably has access to a good bot network. Could be anyone, though, to be honest. Who knows? Be a neckbeard that has no friends. We pissed off a Reddit moderator. Here's the thing, though. They're in this stream right now. Because they're using my stream to basically do the DDoSing when they're in the action. So they're listening to me right now. So, you know. They could also be in Dante's. He could be any one of us. He could be you. He could be me. It's me. I'm doing it. You're right. It was all part of my master plan. You see, I infiltrated COG with the intent on getting close to Karmakut. And then, when I was close enough, I would reach in and steal all of his viewership out of a game that I don't even play and bring them all into Arma. And I would become the new Soviet Womble and bring in the third coming into Arma 3. But I had to take care of a loose end. In the master access of everything, it gave me every IP, and I knew exactly what to DDoS. It's the perfect crime. For the record, there would be one other person I would DDoS first. And for those of you that have been with me, you know who it is. I would literally ruin them if I was that petty, but I got too much other freaking shit to do. Do you have any idea how long it takes a mission file to make on average? 2 hours. Karmakuts, 30 minutes. I love it. It's simple. It's because it's just, you know, only a platoon max. Few custom compositions, few custom areas. Cool, that's it. Normal mission file, about 2 hours. Ones that I actually give a damn about, anywhere up to 5 to 10. Which is why I don't talk about any content outside of me doing my own little ops in my own little sandbox and corner and whatnot. I try not to piss anyone off. I'm just here to do stuff. It's funny, though. My policy is as soon as I start getting DDoS personally, I just stop streaming, and then I make all my money on DayZ servers. Oh, man. Are we seeing some movement? I doubt it. Look, I'm going to be honest. The DDoS... Here's the thing. If you are DDoSing this server right now and you're listening in, I'm going to be honest with you. I would, in your shoes, I would stop the DDoS right now. I would watch literally a third of these symbols, like, go to black wait 5 minutes, and then I would start DDoSing again because the chaos of me trying to teleport everyone into the AO is going to be worse than just keeping the server DDoS. Because at this point, I'm just vibing here. Everyone else is just vibing. People are, doing networking stuff right now. I'm just chilling. But if you really want to mess with the whole system, that's what I would do in your shoe. Why am I telling him this? Oh, there's a reason. If you're curious, though, you can DM me on Discord and I can tell you why. Texas plumber sues car dealership after his truck ends up in Syria's front lines. Oh, right, the Mark Plumbing off-road that somehow ended up in the Middle East, and I don't know if it was the Rebels or the Loyalists. They put a ZU-23 on it. That was funny. That was a few years ago. So the group chat I have with all the Op4 guys, they're just shit posting right now. It's funny as hell. This DDoS is sponsored by Kilo 13. Kilo 13. You know what? I have an idea. When in doubt, spawn some goats. You never know when the goats will come. Yeah, SOG Prairie Fire will be on Mondays and Sundays. I'll be on the ground again for another Noel op, and hopefully it'll drive me insane. And we got some stuff coming up at the end of the month. Oh! They got it! Wait! Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh no! No. There was an op. I wasn't allowed to stream it because it was one of the contract things where I got bored because the server was getting DDoSed because other people were streaming it. By the end of the op, the DDoS attack stopped and there were like 20 goat symbols down all around the players because I was bored. And then I got yelled at because they claimed that me spawning all those goats was contributing to the DDoS attack, and I just kind of laughed and went, nah. But yeah, no, the goats are definitely DDoSing. Billions of goats appear out of nowhere. They blame Liru. Perfect plan. You see, the goats are a cover. Wait, can someone DDoS... Oh, no, wait, I want to read that. Can someone DDoS the DDoSer, then DDoS the... Wait, what? Who was DDoSing the DDoS? Jesus Christ. That's a tongue twister, sir. This DDoS is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legend. Christ. Sergeant Fluffer's Revenge. Liru hasn't put Sergeant Fluffers in an op in over a year, and Sergeant Fluffers wants his payback.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
I just imagine right now one of these Op 4 chuckleheads is running up behind all the Blue 4 guys, and just 2-tapping them in the back of the head. That way, when the DDoS stops, you're going to see all of these symbols start slowly turning black, and then one of these chuckleheads just running around the back line going, oh. Oh. Nope. It's getting stronger, though. They're doubling down. They're making it tougher. Come on, buddy. You almost got it. Certified DDoS attack. I'm still making money? On what? What am I making money on? We'll just make it a sub July right now. If you sub to the channel, I can't even spin that one. I'm sorry. My beautiful voice. Yeah, the last person that said I had a beautiful voice also said I had a pretty mouth, and then I had to run away from them. Do it, and I'll sub what? With my mouth? One sub equals one goat. All right. Nope, you're right. For every sub we get, I will put down a goat marker somewhere in between Blue 4 and Op 4. Let's go. For every sub I get, we'll put an additional goat marker down. Let's do it. Let's do it. There we go.
Team 6.
That's one.
Now.
Andy, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations and hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
So let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Here, I'm going to say this in voice chat. Hey guys, I've decided that for every sub I get right now, I'm going to put one goat marker down in between you and Blue 4, period. Oh, I went back to yellow. Here we go.
Let's give him a
walk a bunch of goats through our line. One precision Zeus 155 on Op 4. Jesus Christ. Yeah, how do I ruin my friendship with Dante? All right, hold up. Okay. Now, would you guys want... here's Dante right here, all right? All right, there's a gift sub. Hold on 1 second.
Now.
Second goat. Now, here's the thing. Do you think ruining a friendship would be an 82mm affair or more of like a 230 rocket affair?
Now.
Oh my gosh, that's 2 more. All right, here we go. 4 goat markers. No, guys, we're not thinking outside the box enough. Now. I think
more goats.
We should go out with a bang. You know what I mean? I think we should you know, the missile knows where it is at all times. Actually, is a Scud guided? Because the difference between a rocket and a missile is that the missile knows where it is at all times, obviously, but that it's a guided piece of equipment, whereas a rocket's you just fired. It's a dumb piece of ordnance. Do not? Taco, aren't you in this op? I thought I saw you trying to connect. Wait a second. I'm so silly. What if we just drop a Scud on Taco? More goats.
Send in goat team 6.
This poor server.
More goats.
For the record,
For the record,
if I were to spawn 20 goat modules at the same time, it doesn't have any effect on the server, by the way. So me putting 40 goat modules down and them being processed instantly has nothing.
In goat team 6.
It doesn't do anything while a DDoS is happening, unless the DDoS stops, and then all the goats will be proctored in. So don't worry about it.
Send in goat team 6.
All right,
now.
That's a lot of goats, sir. Scud has to be fired via... No, it doesn't. Okay, Taco. You know what? Fine. We'll just get good old 230 out. 20 seconds? Oh, God, that's... Oh, it's yellow again.
Put down some goats, chap.
That's $50, so that divided by 10 is what? How many goats is that? I can't math. Is that 20? No, that's 10. Okay. All right. $5 a goat module. There we go. That's a lot of goats. I couldn't math there for a second. My God. Hey, Blackheart. Karmakut said some things about some sort of squad update, and now someone didn't like that and they're DDoSing his server. So I'm running a special. If you have $5, I will spawn a goat module in the middle of this firefight. We're going to have a third faction coming, all right? It's going to be called Goat Team 6. I wish I could arm them. This DDoS is sponsored by 5Gum. DDoS is how it feels to chew 5Gum. Just you're chewing gum, all of a sudden you blink, and then just 500 goats spawn in front of you. Yeah. Anyway, let's put some... That is not a goat module. Hype. I almost put a 230mm rocket module in front of all the goats. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. You just imagine a bunch of goats in front of you, and all of a sudden, rocket comes down, cluster bombs. Look in the Jihad group chat and clip of the Dishka. Oh, God, what did you do? All right. It looks like... Hold on. 85 goats spawn at once is wild. Oh, man. One second. Looks like we are going to call it. All right, guys. Well, goats. How many did we get? That's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, man. All right. They're going to kill the server. We're going to call it here. I'm messaging Dante that. We'll have some Dark Tide later. If not, yada da. Anyway, yeah. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for watching. Rest in peace, the goats. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. It's okay, Blackheart. Again, we'll be doing Mission Dev and Dark Tide later. Otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one. Go operate operationally. But, here, let me give some final shout-outs here. Kunmas, thanks for the 14-month resub. Arizonmu, probably butchered that. Thanks for the 5,000 bits. Mr. Left Out, thanks for the resub. Pretzels, thanks for the resub. And Tullamill, thanks for the resub. Shadow, thanks for the resubs. And the Boom, thanks for the resub. And Jared, thanks for the resub. Or some of those are gift subs. I'm just blind. Anyway, cheers, guys. Have a good one. Go operate operationally. Feel free to shoot me a message on Discord. We will vibe.